what to expect when riding a motorcycle, either for the first time or just in general. Most people who ride bikes, motorcycles, know what I'm about to tell you guys. So let me just get out on the road first before I start talking here. Alrighty. Also, I'm sure you guys can tell, but I did put on an ND filter, and I figured out how to actually make it look good. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna keep my videos like this forever, like the ND filter, because it's a pain in the ass, because like when you go in places, it's gonna be super dark. And I don't know if I wanna have to deal with that, like going in somewhere and having to worry about it just being completely pitch black. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about a couple things regarding what to expect when riding a motorcycle, any motorcycle. And the first thing is, you're gonna drop the bike. And I may have not dropped my bike yet. I probably will eventually. It might not be this bike. It might be my next bike or the bike after that. But I am really confident, and I really do not want to drop my bike. But if I start learning wheelies one day, then that's 100% how I'm gonna drop my bike. that's for a different video. You're gonna drop your bike though. That's like the first and foremost thing. People tell me that, I get told that by everyone, and that leads me into the second topic, the second thing. You're gonna get advice from literally everyone, whether you're asking for it or not. You're gonna get advice, and be it good or bad, people are just like that on motorcycles. Number 3, maybe I should have said this first, but you're gonna be nervous. You're gonna be very nervous when you ride a bike for the first time, and especially if you just get out of an MSF course and you're on the road with your new bike. Like I was in the very beginning when I first started riding this bike, very nervous. I did not know for the life of me how to clutch properly and upshift or downshift properly. You get like the basis at the MSF course, but like they don't teach you like how to rev match or any of the more advanced things. Downshifting while holding the brake, any of these advanced maneuvers, they don't tell you. They just give you the basics. Just take it slow and you'll be fine. That's what I did. It took me around 400 or 500 miles before I got down the basic downshifting and upshifting movements and whatever. It's completely normal. Expect to be very nervous because you're riding this bike and you come up to an intersection and maybe you're the first person at the intersection and you're just brand new on a bike and some car is pulling up behind you and you're worried that you're gonna completely let out the clutch too fast and you're gonna stall out the bike or something. I've felt that multiple times before. Luckily I haven't. I've stalled the bike once. No, I lied, twice, and then I've never stalled it again since that point, which is coming up on 2 years. I need to remind you guys that it is super cold outside right now. It is like 30 degrees, and riding this is, like I said, probably like 20 degrees, 18 degrees, highway, maybe 10. It's pretty cold out here. That's why you see me wearing these gloves. There you go, another thing to expect. If you're riding in a harsher climate, be it warm or hot, you're gonna want to get the proper fitting gear, proper gear for the weather you're in. If it's cold as shit, you gotta get really insulated stuff for your bike, your every part of your body. You gotta make sure that you're well equipped. You don't want to interfere with your physical ability to ride the bike. You want all of your physical components intact. You want to be able to ride the bike without, falling off or worrying that your pants are not tight enough. You have to tighten your belt or something. Make sure everything is properly fitted and you get the proper gear to ride so you're not distracted. And you're gonna have to take a lot of water breaks in the summer or just that warm weather. You're gonna have to take a lot of water breaks because you get hot as shit and you start sweating and you're gonna be in dire need of that water. Let me tell you, last year when it was real feel 116 and it was humid as shit, I needed a lot of water and I was sweating every single second of that bike ride. Another thing to expect to just love the absolute hell out of this bike or whatever bike you get. Expect to just fall in love with this community and just biking in general, because the second you hop on a bike and you figure everything out, you're just gonna love it. And oh man, it is a fantastic hobby to be in, man. Just absolute fun. You just don't get this anywhere else in any other hobby. Maintenance is a big one. For certain bikes, specific bikes, just like you would with some higher end cars, like Beamers, more expensive cars, they require maintenance, and the more expensive bike you get, more than likely is going to have a higher maintenance cost for whatever happens to that bike. Everything is generally going to be more expensive except gas. Just expect that. Just expect to pay more for your crap. And if you're on a bike like me, you're not going to have to pay as much for maintenance. All you have to worry about is the maintenance and just keeping up with it. Because maintenance is key with motorcycles. Keeping your motorcycle squeaky clean and fresh is a good life. If you treat the bike with respect and you clean it up, it's going to treat you the same way back, basically. All right, and a couple more things to talk about would be people not seeing you. This is a big one. When you're pulling around a corner, a blind corner in specific, or an intersection like this, sometimes people don't see you. And proper lane position is helpful in all of these situations, but it helps. It doesn't completely prevent someone in a car from not seeing you. Like here right now. I've had someone pull out in front of me right there where that guy, that silver car just pulled out. I've been riding since September of 2022, and I can say I've had maybe 30 or 40 people pull out in front of me in total. I think 2 of those being close calls where I've gone from 40 to like 5 miles per hour within like a second. It's tough, and you learn a lot from being on a bike just for a short span of time. You learn that people are blind. So I would say just be very aware of your surroundings, and I can't change some people. Some people just are not aware of their surroundings, and that leads to, you know, crashes. That's just how it is, man. All I can say is just be more aware of your surroundings. Always be scanning. Always be looking at your mirrors, and you know, if someone's pulling up behind you, just flash your brake. Do anything you can in your power to make sure the cars see you, because they don't. Don't get mad also when someone pulls out in front of you, because more than likely they just did not see you. It's not. Sometimes it's not their fault, dude. I hardly ever get mad at someone because I know they just didn't see me. And also, if you're riding in someone's blind spot, dude, you really can't get mad. Come on, that is your fault. Most of the time, you're just gonna wanna be riding quicker, a little bit quicker than traffic. That's what I got from a lot of things that I've learned over the year and a half, almost 2 years, is just ride a little bit quicker than the traffic around you, because it's gonna save you heartache, and you're not gonna have to be behind someone's dumbass, you know, speed only when needed, you know, that type of thing. I can't stop you from going 150 though, so you know, that's up to you guys. That's up to you boys and girls. I should have tied this in with maintenance, but the cost of riding a bike. You don't just get a helmet and a jacket and a pair of pants and a pair of boots and a pair of gloves, gauntlets, whatever, and call it good. Nope. This is a hobby where you keep on spending. You don't just stop at that. No, if you get a first bike, you're gonna want to get a second bike, and then a third bike. And then gear eventually goes bad or starts to tear apart. Boots will start degrading, the soles will wear out, they're gonna break down, jackets last a little bit longer, helmets, definitely you gotta get a new helmet every so many years. I think, what is it, 4 to 6 years? All I know is that stuff doesn't last forever. You're gonna be buying constantly. This is a hobby where you spend. But the upside to that is it keeps you in the hobby forever, baby. It keeps you in forever. You're basically in a cult now, guys. Oh man, look at that. Pulled right over the sidewalk there. Good one. Not the sidewalk, the crosswalk. That's what I meant. Oh, nice car there. Woo! Yeah, I guess to recap, yeah, you're going to be nervous. You're going to drop the bike eventually. It's a very expensive hobby, but very fun hobby. It's a very fun hobby. Don't ever forget that. Very rewarding, in my opinion. Scary at times, but worth it. Be very aware of your surroundings. Just know that you're invisible. Just keep that in mind. Just always pretend that you're invisible and other drivers can't see you, so that makes you drive or ride your best. And maintenance. Maintenance is whatever. Just keep up with it. Treat your bike right, it'll treat you right. And some people learn faster than others, so don't worry if you get on a bike and you're not figuring things out as quick as others. That is completely okay. I would just keep on saying, take it slow. This is a hobby that is worth it. And if you take it slow and you don't just dive straight in and, you know, learn all the wrong maneuvers and get in with the wrong people. If you have to be on a slower bike, a lower CC engine, then so be it. That's what I did. That's what I started with. Now look at this guy. Woo! I feel confident enough that I've rode this bike for as long as I did, that I can get on a larger bike eventually because I've rode this bike as quick as I could. I would just say learning to ride a slow bike quick is better than learning to ride a quick bike quick, in my opinion. Oh, we're pulling behind a canine unit right now. Woo, look at that. Oh, another free tip. Expect to get pulled over a lot, guys. If you're speeding a lot, then expect that, okay? And depending on where you live, guys, yeah, expect to get pulled over a lot. Yeah, there's my 2 cents. There's some things to expect. It's definitely not all of the things to expect when riding a motorcycle. There's a couple more things I'm sure that I missed on that list. Just remember to be safe out there. Take it slow, and if you do get a quick bike, a really fast bike, just learn it properly, man. Learn that bike properly. Slow speed maneuvers first, slow speed everything first. Don't just hop on the highway and go 160 miles per hour just because you can. Learn the proper shit first, and you'll be good for life. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. And one more thing. Expect to scream a lot, okay? Yeah, expect to do this. Oh, yes. Anyways, remember to keep on riding, be safe, and enjoy your life, guys. I will see you all in the next video very soon. My hands are really cold right now. They are freezing. Oh, man. Stay safe out there, guys, and I will catch you all in the next video, all right? I'll see you later.